how monumental would it be if you got a for sure positive result? How would that change physics, general science, and what would be the practical application for everyday people if there is a practical application with dark matter?
So it would be revolutionary scientifically speaking, because it would mean we will have found finally more conclusive evidence of something that outnumbers ordinary matter like you and me by a factor of 5 in the universe,
Mhm.
right? And so it's something that's, as far as the universe is concerned, is vastly more important than the atoms that make up you and me. Practical applications, absolutely none. And I always get this question, but it's like the Higgs boson. The point is to advance human knowledge. We don't have it. The Higgs boson was discovered 2012. What is it good for? Absolutely
Right.
nothing. But the thing to keep in mind, especially right now with the very, anti-science and anti-science funding that's going on in the United States right now, it's extremely important to keep in mind that what used to be cutting edge research decades or even centuries later is suddenly like critical to our lives. Best
Mhm.
example of that is electricity. What good was electricity for when it was first discovered? Absolutely nothing. It was for screwing around in the lab. And yet, think about how we wouldn't be having this conversation without electricity. I mean, forget internet and laptop, like just without electricity, right? That's something so basic. And that just came from people just messing around in the 1800s and earlier, of course. Just think about that magnetism. And another better example, closer to the 20 to our time, but still over 100 years old, when we discovered antimatter in the 1930s. What the hell good was it? Who would have
Mhm.
ever imagined that decades later, you would be, in biology, you would be injected with a very small, very safe amount of antimatter for cancer diagnosis? I'm
Right,
talking
right.
about PET scans, right? The P in a PET scan, that's positron. Like from science fiction positron, that's an anti-electron. And so antimatter saves lives. Electricity runs our entire life. And so basically dark matter has zero practical application. But that doesn't mean that centuries from now, it won't be the number one most important thing in our lives, like, electricity is now.